What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF, man. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad to tell you guys we have beat the Brooklyn. Is it Brooklyn? Yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, 124 to 112. Now, this should have been a blowout, guys. By far, this shouldn't have been that close. We're the far superior team. They are mediocre in the East, honestly, and I'm proud of the kids, but I'm a little disappointed in the NBA, guys. So many ticky-tack fouls were called against us. It was something crazy, man. But yeah, man, we pulled it off, and I'm so glad that even though the refs really tried to get us to have a closer game, we were able to still, get a double-digit win as we deserved to. And I told you guys, man, I'm so happy Kuzma started. That was the solution to our starting lineup problems. The offense looked fluid for the most part. Brook Lopez was able to operate down low and just, demolish the weaker defense in the interior, man. And he stretched the floor beautifully for us tonight, man. It was beautiful, beautiful to watch. Obviously, tonight it showed us why we won. We got the better of the trade. With Kyle Kuzma gave us 21 points starting, and Brook Lopez with his 34 and his, 6 3-pointers tonight. He just dominated, guys. So obviously we won the trade by far. So finally, all these D'Angelo Russell lovers can just, chill out and realize that we won the trade short term and long term. So I'm happy, guys, about that. Overall, a win's always nice. What's up, Dr. Pepper? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Yes, this is what Lopez can do when he goes one-on-one. He wasn't able to do that with Larry Nance on the floor as much, even though he looked good yesterday as well, because I feel like Larry Nance and him together clog up the lane simply because Larry Nance can't stretch the floor. Having Kyle Kuzma there, this man can stretch the floor. He can slash. He can run on a fast break. He just makes the whole starting lineup better. As you saw, the bench took a step back by subtracting Kuzma, but it balanced out pretty nicely. Hey, I appreciate the donation, Pedro Ramirez. Thank you, brother. Very happy. Yeah, the refs were atrocious tonight, guys. It makes me sick, but they're pretty much atrocious every other night versus the Lakers. I'm not sure if they're trying to keep us down as long as possible because they know we're going to land 2 stars and we're going to start winning again. They're trying to spread out the balance. I don't know. But very, very excited, guys, that Kyle Kuzma is starting as he should have. I told you guys since before preseason started, a lot of people wanted Julius Randle to start. Julius Randle is just a way better backup player. Kyle Kuzma is a perfect starter and future star in this league. This kid just has an array of moves, and he can really score in a variety of ways. Thanks a lot, Greg. I appreciate the compliment, brother. But yes, even Lonzo was more aggressive tonight, but some of those shots were ill-advised. He has to take smarter shots. There's a fine line between being, too lackadaisical and not aggressive enough and forcing stuff. So he'll figure that out. Again, not worried about him. He still found a way to impact the game late, with that nice little lob pass to Julius Randle, and he made a couple of nice assists. But the kid Kuzma, Ingram, and Brook Lopez are going to be able to get more isolation buckets because you can't really double team off of any of them because they could all kind of stretch the floor. So very excited that Luke finally decided to go with what some of us fans wanted. And that kid's just going to flourish in the starting lineup. I don't think he's ever going to see the bench again. I think this is the start of something beautiful for the Lakers with Kyle Kuzma. And I think Lonzo Ball is going to get a lot more easy buckets as well because of that. So, again, happy overall. The refs were atrocious. We still got this W. D'Angelo Russell still looks like a very inconsistent player. He is very good when he's on, but when he's off, he hurts his team. Tonight, he forced some stuff. He got met at the rim and a couple of times, and, it was a little sloppy, but very, very happy about the fact that we made this trade. Obviously, you can see that his impact on his roster is still not as great as it's going to be in the future. So, Russell would have probably gave us similarity to what he was doing last season. So, KCP has made an impact for us. He has skyrocketed our, our defensive potential. Dan, I want to donate. How do I do it? I think you click on the dollar symbol below. I'm not sure, bro. I've never went through the process, but I think it should walk you through it. But I appreciate just the intent, man. I thank you for it. Worst refs. Yes, man. The refs were like, I don't know, man. This new NBA is very soft. Nowadays, you can't even breathe hard on a player. Like, if you look at him too hard, they might call a foul on the guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's really whack. You got to let the kids play. And it's ironic how we get, reached in, our arms are being grabbed and grappled, and we get, they slide at our feet and stuff, and we never get the foul. But we can't even put our hands straight up like this because automatically the refs are blowing the whistle, and that's what bothers me, man. But yes, we definitely got the better of the trade. Tonight was a perfect example. We can finally put this, if we would have had DLo, stuff to rest, guys. Finally, I'm glad you guys are on board now. Thank you guys very much. This guy always with his Toy Story comments. Oh, man, but it's exciting, guys. Comments on Julius fouling out. It wasn't his night tonight, but I do appreciate what he's done off the bench so far, so I'm very excited. I think him and Jordan Clarkson are going to pick up the slack there for Kyle Kuzma. And I think everything's going to... This is a blessing in disguise. I hate the fact that Larry Nance got injured and he's out for 6 weeks now. So I was right when I said a month and a half around. And I'm no doctor, by the way. But it's exciting because this is a blessing in disguise. Now, our man Kyle Kuzma is going to get a chance to shine. Rookie of the year for sure, I think, if he continues to play like this, man. He's just making an impact right away first year. I don't remember a rookie to do that in a long time. So, Brandon Ingram equals Trevor Ariza 2.0. I don't know. I think he has higher potential. We'll see. He's starting to hit some big shots for us down the stretch. So, yeah, man. But Kuzma really offensively gifted. And he also had like 13 or 14 rebounds. I lost count. He had plenty. Let me check the stat line, guys. I'm going to read off some of these stat lines that were really impressive. Brandon Ingram had 18 points. Okay, he had 10 rebounds. So, that's better than Trevor Ariza right there, potential-wise. He had a steal, 2 assists. Kyle Kuzma, 21 points on an efficient 8 for 11 field goal scoring. He shot 72%. The efficiency is what blows me away from a rookie. Okay, he had 13 overall rebounds, and he was just so good for us tonight. Brook Lopez just dominated, man. Brook Lopez had 34 points. All right, he hit 6 3-pointers. He had 10 overall rebounds, and he had 3 blocks. So that's well-rounded right there. KCP had 6 points, but he just does so many little things on the floor. Like, he had 5 assists. He was just all over the floor tonight. Lonzo Ball only had 6 points. He struggled from the field, shooting only 20%, 3 for 15. But he did manage to have 7 assists, and he had 5 rebounds. So, overall, decent. I'm not going to say, mediocre. It was decent. Jordan Clarkson, 19 points off the bench again. He's going to pick up the slack big time for Kyle Kuzma. So, shouts to him. And then you had Julius Randle with 10 points, and he had 6 rebounds, sorry. And so, a lot of people contributed. Even Tyler Ennis came in and chipped in with 10 points. So, that was big for us. We need some important minutes there at the guard position. So, yeah, very impressive game by the Lakers, although it is the Brooklyn Nets, so we don't get too overhyped on this one. But I'm not even tripping. Lonzo plus minus was plus 21st. I don't really read too much into plus minuses, but it is exciting that he's impacting the team. Even when he has a bad game offensively, he's still finding ways to impact the team. Not worried about it. Everybody's saying Lonzo could shoot. Stop it, because it's too early in his career. You can't say that till the season's done. At least he came with more aggression. I agree. But honestly, like I said earlier in this video, there's a fine line between being aggressive and forcing stuff. You don't want to force anything, right? So you want to make sure that there's a fine line there, and he needs to read and react better. There was times when he had lanes to the basket in the last game and he didn't take them. And this game, he's obviously not getting the foul calls yet, but these refs were atrocious tonight. I'm sure everybody saw that, and they're just so blatant, guys. They're even atrocious in the sense where they call fouls for us when they shouldn't be calling. Like when we have a 2-to-1 advantage and we're, or wide open on a fast break, then they call a foul. Like, it's really insane, and it's starting to piss me off. It's starting to annoy me. Who cares about the Celtics? This is a Laker channel. That's right. But the Celtics did defeat the Thunder, so that does help us in the Western Conference. Some of these Eastern Conference teams are starting to step up to the plate, and they're starting to take on some of these players. Dan, do you remember Shannon Brown? Yes, I do. Shannon the Cannon Brown, man. That guy could jump out of the building. Lopez playing like an all-star again. Finally, this is what we wanted. This is what we traded for. Sorry if the stream is laggy, guys. Again, I don't know if it's YouTube or my internet connection. I'm not sure. Stop it, Gus. You're trolling, bro. Nobody misses Mozgov. He's the reason DLo got traded in the first place. I'd rather have him lay off shots than shoot and miss. I agree. He overshot tonight, but that's all right. He's been obviously hearing the chatter, and it bothers him. He obviously tuned in TNT where Shaq said, you know, it's unacceptable to put up a bagel in the Laker uniform. So I love how Ingram is playing now. Told you guys. I told you he was going to find his footing. You just got to be patient with Lonzo now. Now everybody's on Lonzo. It's funny how people jump from player to player. Like, stop getting on these guys. Give them time. They're going to develop. They're going to get so much better. So much better. Yeah, I don't mind his aggression. He just needs to pick his spots, you know. Like, when he was going 1-on-5, that's not a good look. That's not really helping the roster, and he's not really making those shots. Man, Brook Lopez was on a mission to show the Brooklyn Nets made a mistake by trading him away. So he was on a mission tonight, and I love it. I love it. That's the kind of chip he has to play on with his shoulder night in and night out. Of course, he dominated them, though. They're weak in the inside. They don't have any legit players. They traded away the only one they have, which is him. So Kuzma starter for life. That's right, man. You guys should start that trending. Kuzma should be a starter for life. Nobody should take his spot. He should only ascend. His career should only ascend from now. I expect him to get a career high again the next game, and so on and so forth. He had 17 points in the first half. Yes, the Lakers definitely have to work on their free throw shooting. We missed way too many free throws, and that costed us the last game. If we would have made a couple of more, we would have probably won the last game as well, instead of losing in a buzzer-beating 3. So happy we don't have Hibbert or Moskov anymore. Yeah, man, those guys were seriously bad. Dan, can the Lakers bring up someone from the G League to replace Nance? I'm not sure. Maybe, but I'm not sure about that. I'll get back to you there. Yeah, Kuzma, I told you guys, should have been a starter since the beginning of the season. He's the perfect stretch for nowadays NBA. He can, you know, stretch the defense, or he's a great playmaker as well. That pass he went when he drove baseline and he passed it to Brandon Ingram. He's gonna make the rest of the starting lineup better in every aspect. And he really doesn't shoot. He doesn't force anything. What up, DTLF? What up, Lakerland? Great win. Lonzo needs to just fly natural style. Just play ball, have fun. Kuz looks like... Sorry, your comment disappeared. Kuzma looks like he's having fun out there, man. Kuzma is the real deal. Steal of the draft. Again, I said it last game, and I'll say it again. He looks like he might be the best offensive rookie in this draft, and that's saying a lot. Guaranteed to be an all-star. Probably by next year even, as soon as next year. Glad we got Lopez and Kuzma. Thanks, Brooklyn. Yeah, man. That's what I told you guys, man. This was a trade that was going to benefit us for now and for the future. And having Kuzma and just, you know, play like this is going to... Kuzma by himself replaces what DLo gave us offensively, but Kuzma's way more efficient. So I'll take Kuzma over DLo any day. Dan, is Lopez a one-year rental? Real talk. If he continues to play like this for the majority of the season, we might have to look into that. But as of now, maybe he is. Maybe he's not. I'm not sure how Magic is thinking, bro. Can't stand Russell. Glad his ass got traded. That's messed up, bro. I actually like D'Angelo. I wish him the best, man. I hope he does good. I'm sure he's going to do good with Brooklyn. That team is pretty much built around him and a bunch of shooters, so he should be fine. I hope the Celtics win the next 2 games so Lakers can be one of the to dethrone the Celtics streak. Lakers can do it in TD Carden. Do you agree, Dan? Lakers could dethrone anybody if we continue to play team basketball. We just got to improve our defense, man. We fouled a lot tonight, and I know a lot of that was on the refs, but we also got to stop. There was some ticky-tack fouls we could have avoided, like the one where Kuzma tapped the guy on the shoulder, or when Corey Brewer fouled the guy shooting a half-court shot. Like, those are the kind of plays that kill us, man. So we gotta get better than that. I'll take a couple of questions before I get off, man. This is going to be a short stream because I already covered a lot of this yesterday. But I'll definitely take a couple of questions, man. I'm always glad to hear you guys' opinion. Who do you guys like best tonight? Who do you guys like moving forward? We all know who the X factor is on the team. It's Kuzma, but Lopez, if he can continue to play like this, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, game over. Double dribble on Josh Hart was ridiculous. I was so upset when they called that. Obviously, the refs were anticipating us to mess up, and when we didn't, that shows you that they're already biased in their head. So that was horrible. Have a good night. I see you, bro. But yeah, that shows how biased the refs were. They were anticipating a double dribble, and when he dribbled it, they still called it. So that tells you everything. The refs are trying to frustrate the players so that they won't play good. Yeah, exactly. Then did you watch Stephen A. Smith? He sucks. Why is he still there? Keeps trashing Lonzo. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is an emotional fan. honestly, he thinks he's always right, but half of the time he's wrong, and it's okay. You know, nobody's always right. Nobody's perfect, so that's okay. Next game, who's the competition? Let's check out the schedule, because I actually didn't look at I was so into this game, I didn't look at our next game. Our next game, I'm going to tell you right now who it is, bro. Let me look ahead. Normally I know this stuff, man, but I've been really busy today. Since my mom's going to catch a flight out of here, so give me 1 second. Okay, so it ain't we don't play Saturday. Let's see if we play Sunday. Do we play Sunday? Looks like we don't play Sunday. Oh, yeah, we do. We play Sunday. Sunday versus the Memphis Grizzlies. That's our next game, guys. So catch that one here, right here. We can catch a recap. The Grizzlies are doing really good. They're 5-3 this year, and the game starts at 6:30 Pacific time. So definitely check in right here. Tune in, because those Grizzlies are going down. When Nance comes back, will it be starting in your mind? No. I think Kuzma is just gonna settle in so nicely. Luke Walton's gonna, have no choice but to leave him there in the starting lineup. Dan, Kuzma flashy enough to win Rookie of the Year? The NBA wants flash. Man, it's the numbers. Numbers talk, right? And Kuzma's putting up huge numbers. He was already putting up huge numbers when he was coming off the bench. Now that he's starting, because I do notice that Clarkson and Randall sometimes ball hog too much. So now that he's starting, he's going to get a chance to play with one of the most unselfish players in the NBA, and Lonzo. And, they're going to play with him. So he's going to get 20 points per game, maybe even easily. Couple more questions, guys, before I get off. Hit me. Yeah, they have great chemistry. I like I said, a stretch 4 was perfect for us. And when we drafted this kid Kuzma, I had no idea he was this good. To keep it 100 with you guys, I never saw him play in college. Dan, you expect Brandon to play well since he was room to drive with Kuzma out there? Yeah, I told you guys, when Kuzma gets inserted, what's going to happen is going to stretch the floor and open it up for everybody to go one-on-one. We saw Brandon Ingram, take advantage of this tonight. He had an easy 18. It was a quiet 18. I didn't even know he had 18. And we also saw Brook Lopez eat and dominate down low, going one-on-one. They can't stop him one-on-one. Too good. Can we trade Randall? I don't know why we would want to trade Randall. He's versatile and he's doing good off the bench. Would it work with Nance and Randall coming off the bench? I think so. It's a small ball league. Nance can run the 5 or the 4. It doesn't matter. Who will we re-sign? Too early to tell, man. But I do know who the core is. The core of this team, the young players core, that's going to be here for the foreseeable future is Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Clarkson. I'm missing somebody. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. But I think those are the main 4. For sure, brother. Sorry about that, Adam. I don't know why it's not working for you, man. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out Combat Sports Talk. Always covering LA sports, so check him out, guys. What would Boogie do for the Lakers? Man, he would do so much. Oh, my goodness. Just imagine Brook Lopez, what he did tonight, but more consistently coming from Boogie Cousins. Just picture that. It would be beautiful to watch. Lonzo haters, I'm not even going to reply, man. Come on, guys. It's too early. He's still making a positive impact on the floor. Stop it with all the hate. He hit a big-time shot when they were catching up and won, so just leave him alone. You guys are too emotional. One game you praise somebody, the other game you destroy them. Just let them rock. Let them rock. With those 4, how many max can we sign? We can sign 2 max free agents. I think we still need a amnesty Lil Dang, but I'm not sure how that works. Not worried about it. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for joining me on the live stream, man. Thank you very much. I'll catch you guys here Sunday. If I do drop a video before then, I might start doing pre-games. If you guys want pre-game, let me know. Vote. Leave it in the comment section. If you guys want pre-game shows, I might start doing them because a couple of people have been suggesting them, and I respect these people. So I respect you guys' opinion and you guys' input. This is a channel for the community. So thank you guys again once more for all the subscription success. I'm about to hit 3,000, so that's major. I want to just, Laker Nation has been nothing but good to me, so thank you guys so much. I'm humbled, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.